iDiski TV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiski Times, Oseo.za. Kaizer Chiefs sleep tonight at position number 2. They are in the CAF Champions League slots. They defeated away from home Marumo Gallants. It was a game that flattered to deceive, not a lot of opportunities, but a wonder goal from Claude Lilepo, which will certainly win the goal of the month and probably contender for goal of the season. So Vilakazi saw the game in the Champions League, the big team.
Makhosi for life. Mse ke kunjani mfowethu?
So.
Ngibulise wena ngibulise Stizi. Ngibulise chairman my chairman. Ngibulise uBobo Khaduso. Nomhlekazi omhle. Ongasubhubha bhubha ngecawe. Ukahle? Yazitshintshile izinto mhlekazi. Ngibulise nani emakhaya ngicela support njalo iDiskiTV. Ngizobe nje binjalo ngijike futhi.
Back in the Champions League. After 5 years of the wilderness.
Mr. Nkeo, it's very important that indlu yakho mayingene amanzi kumele uqale phansi ulungise foundation. Yeah, so that imayiza imvula futhi ithole ukuthi so ufana nomkhumbi kaNoah. Uhlele nje kahle nje. Khona ukudeka itafula odle. That's what is happening now in the Churena. Mr. Nkeo, good 3 points, well done to Kaizer Chiefs. Good goal Galilepo. Like ngishilo ngathi ngave time kuzenzakana nje something nje but out of nowhere because no one looked like really is going to score because of the lack of creativity. Sometimes I'm shot at goal. Like the game was not really saying to us there will be somebody smiling come 90 minutes. And yeah, now coach Marumo Gallants, you've got Bands, you've got Stole, Dlondlo, Bambaniso, Mabuza, Otladisa. You know, I'm trying to understand Mr. Nkeo team. How did you want to achieve his goal of whether playing in the draw or getting a win? Because a draw maybe yes will suit him, but a win, I'm trying to understand how was he going to get a goal? How was he gonna create those chances to get a goal? Because if you're gonna have people that are supposed to put pressure in the Kaizer Chiefs defense, they coming to the midfield. So when they come to the midfield, they peg the midfield. Yes, that now is going to be for victory because the Chiefs have got 3 in the midfield and then Border now they've got 4. But in that again, I think Umabuya did a very good job to stay in that central midfield. Even though when they tried to do those passes, build up, going wide, but at the end, in that midfield, he protected the defense. I don't know, maybe in the future, what he is trying to do, coach, it will work. But I'm asking, where is the point of reference? You need a point of reference. You cannot play without a striker. If you play without a striker, it's like you're playing a positional game, Mr. Nkeo. You're gonna have more position, but now less creativity, no shot at goal, and then how do you expect to win?
Let's talk about Kaizer Chiefs. They climb up to second place. Brilliant goal by Lilepo. What does it mean, basically, just to be in second place, and how do you see that?
I'm a coach for life. Yes, Mr. Nkeo, it's important sometimes to as a player to get a goal. It brings back that confidence and the belief that I've got it. I think I can, if I can keep going, I'll be better and better and better. Sometimes as a team, Mr. Nkeo, to do well, sometimes you need a win so that it can give you that confidence to say, no man, at least now we can create or now we can win. But now let's fix how to get to that final third. How can we create chances? How can we score? Maybe Kaizer Chiefs, they're just moving in that direction to say, look, it's okay, let's go and play. It's okay. Lilepo, Mayo, Vilakazi, Mdu, Velepa, you guys go in there, try and make things happen. If we get a win, we get a win. It will give us that confidence to say the next game. Now let's fix. Did they create chances? Marumo Gallants? No. That means you guys did very well at the back. Did they really dominate in the midfield? Yes, they did because of they had 10 extra men. Because these two, they were coming in the midfield, then they overload the midfield, it's for victory. So I think the Chiefs, they are moving in a direction where, it's like I need a car, Mr. K, to go to Devon. Even if it's a Mazda 323, but if I can get to Devon, that's what I want. So I think the Kaizer Chiefs, they are moving in that direction.
What do you think they think about where they are in the log?
Obviously, Mr. Nkeo, everyone is happy for Chiefs that.
Besides the fans, do you think that they believe themselves that they are in the mix for title because number 2 is a Champions League spot,
Yeah.
and this would be the first time since 5 years ago, which is very strange that you can be in the final of the Champions League and then you are never there for 5 years later.
Yeah.
So. Do you think they think about that? Do you think that they consider themselves as one of the title contenders?
Look, Mr. Nkeo, I think Chiefs, what they did to us, guys, let's look at ourselves. There's not much a gap between us and number 2 and number 3. So that means if we take our game, each and every game, we take it serious, we get those points, it will put us in the mix. Because no one is watching on number 3 and number 4 that maybe they can come in and give Pirates and Sundowns something to think about. Because we're looking at Sundowns and Pirates to say one of them needs to win the league. Especially, we want Pirates to win the league. And then now Chiefs is saying, we're going to come behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, where no one is thinking that we can rise. And then that's what we can do. And I think by coming, they quiet, they not talking, they getting those points, even though their performance is not really pleasing. Personally, I'm not happy in terms of how they're playing. But yeah, now they're getting points. That they're number 2. Now they will make Sundowns and Pirates to think of them now. To say, hey, they're here. Pirates will say, no, we need to win these games in hand so that it can put us on top. Obviously, Sundowns would say, Chiefs are behind with 2 points, so we need to be very careful. And then now, one thing that I love about this league this season is that 1, 2, 3, they still have to play each other.
That's an interesting point. Let's wrap it up, Mr. So. You, of course, experienced PSL icon. Your eyes, what are they telling you about the quality of the Chiefs and their ability to carry them? Usixelele ba title race kwacha kwacima. Amehlo wakho akuxelela ntoni ngoba ba ready bakulungele na ukubakho kwi title race?
No, Mr. Nkeo. Let me put it this way. It's going to be up to Pirates and Sundowns to give the Kaizer Chiefs a league. But Kaizer Chiefs as a team, with how they are performing, they are not ready to really be on top and winning the league. They're not. I don't see them when I'm looking at the quality that Pirates have got. I'm looking at the quality that Sundowns they've got. I don't think. But everything's going to be determined by them facing each other. Look at how it happened last night. Sundowns, Skukune were stubborn at the back, sitting there, frustrating Mamelodi Sundowns. But now, here's the thing. When you look at the players pound to pound, the experience that they've got, the quality of the players, it makes a difference. So that's where it's going to go to that wire to say, do Kaizer Chiefs really have a quality that you can match pound to pound with Sundowns and Pirates? Then that's where I think they'll fall.
And in your opinion, they're not ready for that?
No. They're not, Mr. Kyo. They'll get points. They'll get points based on other teams. They're not also good enough. I mean, look at Marumo Gallants. For me, I can even twist it and say they were there to just give Chiefs. It was up to Chiefs to take that 3 points from Marumo Gallants, because Marumo Gallants, they didn't look like really they wanted to create chances and score and win the game. So it was up to Chiefs to say, guys, you can see these people, they've got position, but they are not hitting us with that position. So it's up to us that we need to try something. And here's the lucky came. Ulilepo wanted to cross and then just went in, and beautiful one.
All right, nice one. Thank you very much, Mr. So that's Kaizer Chiefs winning and getting themselves to the second spot. Of course, Orlando Pirates will keep on saying those 2 games in hand, which they will catch up this weekend, and also they will play midweek against Amazulu as well. So that will be an interesting opportunity for them to reclaim either number 1 or number 2. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, also spitting.
Hola bafethu, this is Junior Kanye. Please subscribe to iDiskiTV.
This is Bongane Benedict Vilakazi, they call me Tso. Niyazi bafethu, amakhosi for life, they are back in winning ways. Please, siyacela ukuthi subscribe iDiski TV.